Hello everyone, this is Marcia Livesey. I'm going to be your instructor for music appreciation this semester, and I just wanted to create this navigation video to kind of get you comfortable with moving around in our specific course. But I had to introduce you to my owls first because I just think they're wonderful. So they're my owls. And now, as far as the course goes, this is what the page is going to look like, and I know every page in Moodle probably looks different, but I'm going to try to get you comfortable with ours. If you need to contact me, here's the information right up here at the top of the page on the left. And on the first day, you got to do this activity first. Just go ahead and get it over with. It actually helps me to know, a little bit about you, and you learn a little bit about your fellow classmates. We get to know each other's names and interests, and it does help me know, kind of where you stand on music, whether you've had much experience or no experience, so I can kind of know what I might need to help you with, because I don't expect everybody to have the same experience here, and I want to make this a course where you all can learn something. So just tell me what you can about your background and what you hope to do and things like that. Then if you need, you should take a look at this syllabus to see what's coming and to see, what resources Alamance has for you. This course schedule and assignments right below there. If you don't want to go through the whole syllabus every time you open it, this is just what's due, when it's due, when there's a test. I always have on the left here the latest news, like if I have to tell you something like deadlines coming up, or a neat music thing I discovered during the week that I thought you might be interested in. I'm going to put it in here. If there's some urgent news, I'm going to put it in here. I also want all of you to sign up for remind.com so that I can send you texts, because I kind of think most of you look more at your phones than you do email, and I want to be sure we stay in touch. So I'll have that under downloads where you can go and sign up for remind.com, and then you can get texts from me that tell you you got to get in touch with me soon. But please check both your texts and your emails several times a week so we can really stay in touch and have a good time, because if you don't know what's going on, it's going to be confusing to you. The next part that you should check on the first day or the first couple days are the required downloads. I have them all listed here, what you need to get downloaded and links to them. So go ahead and get that done. We're on a toggle system here, so when you want to close it, you just click that little arrow and it goes back to the next section. This is my orientation. There are several things to do here. Please be sure you do them as soon as you can. I know it's a lot at first, but it really helps me know kind of where your ears are at, where your likes and dislikes are at. So I need you to take a look at these. And it also has, what I expect in there. Then this video is going to be in the navigation section. If I ever find there's something you guys need explained, like I'll do a screencast of it or a print screen, and I'll draw arrows to help you know where to go. General course reference materials are going to be here. This is extremely important. The musical terms and concepts, I would print that off so you can always refer to it. It'll help you understand terms I use. It'll help you learn new terms. Definitely print that off. If it's too much to print off, you can always refer to it here, but it's real important. And then let me get that closed so that we don't have too much on the page. The required attendance reports. I do expect you to go to 2 live concerts. I know that can be hard for some of you. On this calendar over here, I have, they don't start any in August, but starting in September, there are some free concerts out there. I only put free concerts on the calendar. And I really want you to kind of get out of your listening box, try new things. I don't mind you going to a live concert of music you like, but I also want you to go to a concert of music you've never even heard before. So break out of what you're used to. And I would recommend, if you can wait a month or two, probably a month, wait a month before you go to a concert, so you've kind of learned about musical terms you can use to describe things. It will make it easier for you to do the reports. But at any rate, once you do those reports, the guidelines are right under here. You can open that and read what I expect you to write in your report, and then when you're ready to submit a report, just click for your first concert, click on concert 1 and submit it. Second concert, put it here. Then we're ready to start topic 1, and we have 9 topics. They're each roughly 2 weeks, except 2 of the topics are about a week, just because we run out of time. In each, I'm going to kind of give you an idea. We'll take topic 2 because that gives you a good idea of what most of the topics will look like. It starts off with the objectives and outcomes, and it'll give you the dates up here. It gives you, you should try to get everything done by the end of this date here for each topic, the end date. And some topics have tests, most of them do, but not all of them. And if there's a test, it'll tell you the window that I'm going to have the test open. If you need to reschedule it, I am fine with that. You just got to contact me, because I have to go in and do an override to make sure you can do it. Just contact me. We will work things out. Same thing with assignments. But for your sake, it's easier if you get them done by the end date, because you won't get too far behind. Then each topic has a required reading. This is the book you had to purchase, and it'll give you the pages that this topic covers. And then I also use Anthony Brandt's Sound Reasoning text, because it has so many examples in it that it really helps you listen to things more deeply than you're used to listening to them. It's not always easy. Do not feel, upset if you don't understand something. This isn't all that easy sometimes. Just write me if you're confused about something. I'll try to answer it or explain it to you. And I'm not judging you on what you understand. I'm judging you on growth. I want your ear to improve. Then I always have additional resources. If you find you're really confused, you might check into these. They might help, like the 2-minute musical elements playlist. That gives you a different explanation of elements. Sometimes it helps hearing it a different way. I always have PowerPoints listed, because some people, that's just easier for them. It gives you a concise summary of the important topics. Most sections have required listenings. The first, noticeable visual video here is going to be the first required listening piece in each topic. It's just a way of welcoming you to that topic. I always have it sticking out. But once you open the required listening list, you'll see that's the first one on the list, how to read music. And then I have links to every other one. Some of them have questions in them from Edpuzzle. Just answer them. It's really kind of like guided listening. It's not like you're being quizzed on it. It's to help you hear more. And I have notes for all of them. Always check below for the notes, because I'll tell you what to listen for on some of them, so that you'll hear things you wouldn't normally hear. So please be sure to check the notes. And you can actually get to all the examples down here if you want to just start with this part. Some people prefer the short list, and I left a little blank in front of each one so you can check it off, so you know, oh, I did that once. Feel free to listen to it more than once. It's actually better for you if you listen to it more than once. You'll start hearing more and more if you do, and you'll understand better what we're going through in the class. Anyway, that's the required listening. Most often you're going to also have required listening practice. That comes right after the required listening, which is right here. required listening practice. That's from the Anthony Brandt. You do not have to send me your answers. I can tell that you're listening to this and that you're going through it, but please, if there's something you don't understand, sometimes, he's not all that clear, just write me. I'll try to explain it to you. Most topics have required forums and written assignments, and they'll be under this heading. You can click on it and you do the forum, or click on it and you do the written assignment. Always ask if you got questions. If there is a required test, it'll be under this heading, and you click on the test. Last semester, you had to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page to see the place to submit your test. I'm not sure how it looks this semester. We'll just have we have to see how it goes. One thing I will point out, I don't want to make this too long, so I'm going to try to hurry up. The first grade you get on any of my tests is not your final grade, because Moodle's kind of picky about exactly how you spell something, and I tried to put as many options in as possible as to how you might answer something, but sometimes you come up with a creative answer and I don't really want to mark you wrong for it, so I go through and manually grade these. It takes me a little while after you do them, but I will let you know when I have the final grades done. So don't get, if your grade looks low to start with, please don't worry about that, because it's going to go up, and I'll get them done as soon as I can and announce it to you. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's about everything. On this side over here on the left, I have some external resources for you. For example, I'll after you take some tests, I'll probably say look at the virtual keyboard, because it helps you to see the virtual keyboard, to see where notes are, and they are labeled. Not all the labels are on there. If you want to see where the flats or sharps are, look at the textbook. But this helps you to visualize things sometimes when I'm explaining something to you. So that's what I mean by the virtual keyboard. You can click the back arrow to return to our course. I also have a dictionary up here. You can look up terms if you're confused about something. You can search forums if you want to remember, what did we say about that topic? Just put that topic in here and go to it. Here's the glossary. You just click on that and you can put in the term you want to look up. The good thing about this site is it will almost always give a musical example in sound as well as the written. So that's very helpful. You can hear what they're talking about. And click the back arrow to get back. When you have a research topic, you might want to check the Metropolitan Heilbronn timeline, because they do have some topics on music in here. It's really neat. It's got some good research and history in there, and it's just fun to look through if you ever get time. I know you guys are busy, but if you have some spare moments, take a look at this, because it's really, really neat stuff. And the other thing I have, same thing, if you have time, explore this. This lets you kind of compose using different sounds. You can just play around with making your own compositions with like they'll have all sorts of things you can click, and it's a hands-on experience. It's fun. I think I've covered just about everything that you might have a question about, but if you find something doesn't work or a link's not working, because they can break daily, please let me know when links break. I'll go in and fix it right away. Any questions you ever have, please, I never mind your questions. I want to keep in touch with you guys. That's how it'll all come alive for us. It's real important that you listen, because you aren't going to get much out of the course if you don't listen. So please set a time to listen to the pieces and expand what you're used to listening to. And we'll hopefully have a great semester. Any questions, always email me, and I'll enjoy working with you.